It's almost like the miseducation of Martell Holt. I'm wondering if Miss Marlene missed some cues along the way. Did he have an individual development plan as a child? Hey, this is Sensibility Speaks. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
This channel discusses trending topics, celebrity news, and reality TV.
Have you started on your workout?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
So you already touch your goal?
I got the picture in my.
So who you gonna look like? Don't bring out a picture of me now. Morris Chestnut? Dude, it might as well say me.
It's actually me. In 2018. So
Bama, you wish you were Morris Chestnut.
that's my goal.
What's your time frame?
I'm thinking about 120 days.
4 months.
Yeah.
If that's your goal, that should be my goal too.
That's how long it took me.
I'm studying 4 months.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that worked.
I've taken the contractor's exam a couple times, and no, I didn't pass it. So I'm gonna try to do something a little different by going to Marceau. He's gonna help me pass the test, and in return, I'm gonna help him get in some shape, good shape that is, and become a little bit more attractive person.
On a serious note, I often wonder if Martell suffers from a learning disability. What is the learning deficit? Is he dyslexic? Because there are several different learning types. You have visual learners, auditory learners, tactile, kinesthetic, meaning hands-on. Some people, when it comes to the various learning styles, it can be a combination, all of the above, of all of the aforementioned. Is it that he suffers from ADHD to where he just can't sit down and focus and absorb the information? It has to be something. It has to be some type of deficit. And I wonder if he's ever been diagnosed. Now, I do notice some people just don't test well. They freeze up. But it seems like for him, is it that he doesn't have the mental acuity? Because a lot of times when it comes to tests, it's memorization. And I don't know, but let's continue.
What's to say for you to do is this. You're going to have to come in and immerse yourself into it.
Yeah.
And immerse yourself into it. You got to start seeing the world through those eyes.
Okay.
This is like a real good study guide.
Yeah, over the
guide because it helps you understand, where a lot of the questions are coming from. And I got this off the actual, the official website. This is what they give you, like in those classes when you take those classes for a couple of $1,000, which is what I'm kind of giving you. Well, I might give you because we're trading.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. A little barter going on. We hit the gym.
Yeah.
You get fit. And we hit these books.
Yeah.
So when I say this, my aim is not to be crass. I'm dead serious here. It's almost like the miseducation of Martell Holt. I'm wondering if Miss Marlene missed some cues along the way. Did he have an individual development plan as a child? Because it seems like Martell may be lacking reading comprehension skills. Because when you think about childhood education, K through 12, from a pedagogical standpoint, normally when it comes to reading comprehension, when working with kids, you think about decoding, fluency, sight words, and just really building up a child's vocabulary. And think about Bloom's taxonomy, just the basics like recall, retention, understanding before you go up the rungs of the ladder, being able to analyze, apply, and evaluate. When you go to the higher synthesis, when it comes to skill transference and learning retention. Again, when it comes to test taking, a lot of times it's just at the basic level, recall and memorization and just basic understanding. But if he's not comprehending what he's reading, then that can be an issue. And so again, in all seriousness, maybe he suffers from dyslexia. And so again, I wonder if Martell has ADHD. Does he have problems with focusing and just sitting down and centering himself so as to, in Marceau's words, immerse himself into his studies? I mean, that's a real thing, because when it comes to adult learners, oftentimes they want to know what's in it for them. They're self-motivated, they're self-directed, especially if they have some stake in the game. Whereas with children, transferring knowledge to them is different. They're more at the mercy of the teacher. But Martell has the self-motivation. He needs to get his builder's license. So that should be in and of itself enough incentive, enough for him to really buckle down because the stakes are high in terms of him getting it. His paycheck depends on it. His life force depends on it. That's how he made his money. That's how Melody made their money. Okay? Because as we know, he was trolloping around with Lottie Dottie and every damn body as opposed to focusing. But she probably knew that he suffered some type of deficit. She probably knew that he lacked comprehension skills and he struggled in those areas. And she covered for him because didn't they meet back in college in an English class? Didn't they share an English class? And who knows, because she's a sweetheart, she may have helped him write a damn paper. Who knows? And she may not have written it for him, but she probably guided his ass through it. Hell, she may have written it for him. Bless his heart. But for him to humble himself to go to Marceau in order to get help, that speaks volumes. But maybe like Tisha sought out a professional for her speech impediment, I do think that Martell needs to probably circle back to a professional that has the skill sets that can help him and understand what Marceau is doing. It's just like studying for a SAT or maybe the LSAT or maybe a GRE, certain tests that you have to take, for educational purpose to get in certain programs or higher education. You know how you just have like books for dummies, to where you can cram information, but that does require a level of comprehension that he seems to be lacking. So just like Fred had given him the book, I think that Fred has studied the same book or something similar in terms of what Marceau is advising Martell to do now, but it may be easy for them because they can comprehend, unlike a boy here. So again, the miseducation of Martell Holt. Miss Marlene, did you miss some cues along the way? Did you meet with his teachers? Maybe they didn't have individual development plans back when he was coming up in secondary, middle school, high school, junior high and all of that. And God forgive me, but she's not the brightest crayon in the box. She's not the sharpest knife in the drawer herself. So maybe she did the best she could. So maybe she didn't know to do that. Someone dropped the ball back in the day. I don't want to call a Negro a dumb jock because I said that. I'm trying to be serious here. So I don't want to call him a dumb jock without calling him a dumb jock. But anyway, I think it would serve him well to take some pre-tests along the way. When you take certain certifications, be it A++, C++, Cisco certified, all those damn different certifications you can take, be it related to your job or whatever, it always helps to take those pre-courses because that can definitely help you study. Good luck to him because, hell, maybe he'll stay out of Melody's pocket and stop trying to take her back to court for goddamn child support if he gets his ish together. All right, let's continue. I know that was long-winded, but it had to be said, damn it.
When did Tisha and Mel become besties again?
I don't know. When they started standing up and moving and stuff, I tell you, man.
When did that happen?
I don't know. I think
Is it real?
I think that they just chose to move on.
Yeah.
Why be bogged down with the same thing over and over and over?
I know, continuously. That's why I'm surprised that they even came back circle. Because it's like they keep falling. Every time they get cool, they fall out. Cool, fall out.
She got invited to Noah Mariah's
party.
Yeah.
See, I said I wasn't even going to do commentary on this particular portion of this clip, but hell, let me just dip my toe into it a little bit. My thing is, why are you sowing seeds of discourse? Talking about when did Melody and Tisha become cool? You're the reason why they kept coming at her like goddamn flying monkeys, swinging at her. We know Tisha was jealous and envious of Mel. We get that. Tisha's trying to have a voice now, coming to her own and trying to get a little teeny piece of confidence or whatever. And maybe as she grows as a person, maybe her envy and jealousy will dissipate because she didn't have to focus so much on trying to emulate and copy others. She can come into her own. She got a ways to go. But anyway, this ain't about that. You did everything in your power to make sure that them people continued to come at Melody. They were doing your bidding. They were swinging at her and trying to isolate her off the show. And now you're mad because they halfway acting civil toward each other, be it fake or not, at least for the cameras, for the gram, they acting civil. So you need to sit your ass down and worry about studying for that goddamn builder's license or whatever and do what you need to do. instead of focusing on what your damn ex-wife need to do. And looking at these scenes, I'd be waiting for what's her name, Ariane, for damn Slaw to be coming around the corner, peeking her head in, poking her tongue out, as if to say, I'm gonna get on the camera, y'all. I just feel like she in the back room somewhere with her ear against the wall, listening and whatnot. But yeah, Martell, you're just an agent of chaos, brother. Martell may not be the sharpest damn tool in the shed, but he ain't the dumbest either. He's smart enough just to be damn dangerous. He know how to stir the pot up just enough to have them people coming at her. You ain't shit, Martell Holt. And you know what? And your mammy did you a disservice. The miseducation of Martell Holt. Pick a struggle, brother. It's like you need to have some humility when it comes to women. You want to be bucking all up in women's face and whatnot, and then trying to keep your damn foot on a woman's neck. But yet, when it comes to men, not that you won't buck up on them too, but if you ever show humility, normally it's to a man. Child. Anyway, with the rest of this clip, they talking about the skate party and how Melody invited Tisha. I ain't even gonna talk on that. I'm so sick of Martell. But anyway, y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all tell me what you think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And more importantly, hit the notification bell so you can stay abreast of future content. All right, thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.
This is my regular. I'm talking